Hey guys, welcome back to another Urban Wargaming video, and today we're going to be looking at my finished Dreamer crew, except for the avatar, but here it is in all its glory, on its little kind of scenic-y base thingy, just so I can drag it around everywhere with ease. So what you can see is we've got 2 stitch togethers, we've got 3 Alps, 3 Daydreams, Corbpelleus down the front here, the Dreamer just there, Teddy Bear down the back here, what is her name? Weaver Widow, I think it's called, and Lord Chompy Bits himself. So that's the crew. I'm not overly happy with the paint job. Probably could have been a little bit better, but it's not too bad. But here it is. I'll probably be taking some stills of each of the individual models just so you can get a little bit better look at them. There's still some touch-ups on each of the models still to do. I've still got to do the eyes on the Alps. And I really want to do something with the Teddy's stomach. I put something there, but I don't know what. I don't know whether that's a bit too cliche for what everybody else has done though. Maybe it looks better just being a little bit more plain with that kind of pink heart that I've semi-blended through there. And in other news, I actually played my first game the other night against a Free Corps crew. I think we played a 20 Soulstone game, so I only got to use pretty small stuff. I think I took 2 Alps, 3 Daydreams, 2 Stitch Togethers, and the Dreamer. It actually turned out in a tie, and we both literally sat on the objective the entire game. None of us really got off our schemes. In the end, it was kind of a race back to them, and then we each had just our masters left. So Lord Chompy Bits jumped into combat with Von Schill, and that actually ended the game right there. That was the end of the turn, so it kind of locked us both up. Lord Chompy Bits went off. The Alps went pretty well. Stitch Togethers just were insanely annoying, but we were playing the beta rules for the new edition, so it was a bit of a mix because I don't have the new cards and he was using his new updated beta cards. I think he said they were off the website. But overall, it was a good game. I learned how to play. It turned into a bit of a slap fest, which apparently the game's not normally like, but it was a good way, definitely, to learn how to play the game. I think I'll be playing a lot more of it, hopefully. I think the local game store that's just open now stocks all this kind of stuff, or will be stocking the new rules and everything. So it should be good to get a couple of games in there, and apparently there's going to be some tournaments held in the future for that, so it should be good to get some games in with these guys. As I've said previously, I actually do have the Nicodem crew there as well, but that's enough talking for now on these guys. I'll actually probably show you just some individual stills of the miniatures, and then we'll come back and I might talk you through how this base was made, because I've had a couple of questions from a couple of guys already that have seen the base, as to just what makes it up, and then we can go from there. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. So here we are with the base. It was fairly easy to make, like there's nothing really much that went into it. As you can see on the miniatures, they're all kind of cobblestone bases that I put on there with green stuff. and I was actually worried that it wasn't going to mix whatsoever, but as you saw, it doesn't really make a huge amount of difference, especially because there's not a lot of space left on the base to kind of see through. But this is the base here. So as you can see, it's got all these like spare gaps and everything in it. I just sat there with like a marker pen and marked out all the individual holes to begin with. It's literally one of these like plyboard kind of bases that you can buy from, like, in Australia you can buy them from Bunnings and Masters and all that kind of stuff. They're literally like $3. All this stuff here is just bits of broken up cork, and in between there I just used a bit of sand, laid it all down with PVA. Over the top of this though, once the PVA had dried, I used like a cheapo matte varnish that I used to do my Realm of Battle board, to seal the wood, because if you don't seal the wood it'll just soak up paint forever, being cheapo like plywoody stuff that it is. So once you've done that, it was really just a matter of like undercoating it black. As you can see, undercoated it with cheapo spray paint. Doesn't need to be anything special for this. Then just went through and kind of, it went grey first, then I did a extremely watered down version of Rhinox hide over the thing. That's why you can see like this watered down kind of brown just here. And then on top of that, went back over, dry brushed it with the same color grey that went on the bottom. The brown was kind of, because it was so light, it just tinted the grey, which was kind of what I was looking for. And then as you can see, it's kind of really white in some spots because I just dry brushed it with straight white. But it works. Each of the individual models, you can kind of tell where they just go because the holes are there, and because it does have those sand holes there, all the miniatures just kind of slip into place. Like, you don't really have to even remember where each of the individual models go. It's kind of just how you like the preference of them. As you can see, it's just, they just kind of slot in here. I will at some point, I think, be adding in some magnets just to hold these down straight underneath the bases here and straight onto here. The only ones that I think that might not work for would be Lord Chompy Bits and the Teddy, seeing as those are gigantic hunks of metal. But other than that, guys, that's really my Dreamer Malifaux crew done, other than the avatar, which I'll probably be filming me just kind of paint for a little bit and just kind of talk over that for a bit. But there you have it, guys. That's the base and how the crew all fit back onto it. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.